Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am Amy and I love to talk about all things fragrance, from home fragrance to personal fragrance, as well as some beauty care, skincare, personal care products, and a little bit of fashion thrown in there. So today I'm coming to you with my personal care product empties for the month of June. Can you guys believe we're already through the month of June? I feel like that month just flew by, which I'm okay with because I'm not a huge fan of summer. So the faster it goes, the better for me. So yeah, I have a lot to get through today, you guys. But I do want to start off with saying I'm about 1 month into having my channel up and going and posting videos and content, and I reached 100 followers. So yay! Thank you all so much for tuning in and subscribing or sharing my channel with others. I really, really appreciate you all. You know, it's funny because I wasn't really sure what was going to be the journey of doing this, or kind of like my intent or purpose behind it, but I'm finding even if I wasn't having people follow or comment or like interact with me, this is incredibly therapeutic for me. Just being able to get in front of a camera and speak and talk about something that I'm passionate about is just really been good for my psyche. Like I'm just really enjoying it. So yeah, thank you everybody. And so let's get into it. So I'm gonna start off with 2 laundry care products. The first one I've had for a while. So this is from Bath & Body Works. This is the Vanilla Bean Noel Laundry Soap. I've obviously had this since the Winter Sass sale that happened the end of December, beginning of January. And I had so many of them. But I've been on like project finish stuff up. So I worked on finishing this up. This is the classic sweet vanilla fragrance. I do really enjoy their laundry care products other than the scent boosters. I find that the scent boosters don't work in my machine. They don't break down enough, I don't think, because they were leaving like white spots and kind of like some residue buildup on clothing and items in the laundry. So I've stopped purchasing those, and I've just been getting the laundry care when they're on sale only at Bath & Body Works. I will only get them on sale. And then I went through another of the pineapple mango laundry soap. I did find this one to be a little bit stronger than the Vanilla Bean Noel. Yeah, you could really smell this lingering on the clothing, but not in an overwhelming way. Just a nice fruity scent. So went through this, which was good. Okay, so let's go into some shower gels and things. So I finished up Lotus Water from Tree Hut. This was a shower, kind of like a shower, it says gel wash, but I found this, and I don't know if I will ever purchase another from them. The fragrance I loved. This is like a melon, a watery aquatic melon type of fragrance. It's not watermelon, but it was more a honeydew or cantaloupe type fragrance mixed with some water notes, hence the lotus flower type of wording in the name. But what I didn't like about this was when I would squirt it out, it would like come out in this like very jelly like way that was just almost too much, and some of it would spill in the shower, and I didn't particularly love the consistency of the product, but I did like the fragrance. I didn't have any issues with it drying out my skin or making me itch like some body washes do, but I don't know that I love the consistency of the wash itself. So finish that one up. What do we got back here for body washes as well? I know my son finished up Calypso Clementine from Bath & Body Works. We got this in like one of the free travel size ones, and he finished that one up. Let's see. Okay, moving on, we've got body scrubs. So I finished up this Dove, is it pink Himalayan? No, Himalayan salt and rose oil body scrub. I got this at Walmart, I believe, and I purchased it because I loved the fragrance. This doesn't smell like rose. This smells like a pink tropical flower or white flower, like plumeria, tiare. This smells very, very sweet and tropical floral to my nose. Maybe a tad bit of this Himalayan salt, but this was like such a pretty fragrance. However, I don't think I will ever repurchase another Dove scrub again because I don't like the consistency of this either. The grains were like, I mean, they were really fine, which is nice and good, but it's in more of like a creamy type of consistency, and it was just really hard to manipulate, and it kind of fell in clumps everywhere in my shower. I do prefer the Tree Hut scrubs over this one. So yeah, I don't think I'll be purchasing another Dove scrub. It also seemed to stick in the bottom of my shower more than the Tree Hut one. The Tree Hut one tends to kind of dissolve and wash away cleanly. This kind of left me a mess in the bottom of my shower pan, which I'm not a fan of. I hate cleaning the shower. So then my daughter went through another jar of Tahitian Vanilla Shea Sugar Scrub from Walmart. This is, I believe, just their brand. It's like an Equate brand. She's been through like 3 of these, and she really, really loves this fragrance. She loves the consistency of this one. So she used this up. And let's see what else. Oh, I know. We also, my kids used up a Dove moisturizing body wash. This is the coconut and cocoa butter fragrance. She loved this one. My son currently is using like the watermelon and guava one or something along those lines, but these are really nice and moisturizing body washes. This one, I didn't really use this, so, but when I smell what's like remaining in the jar, it's a really nice warm coconut. And I could see myself grabbing one of these for myself in the future because I like cocoa butter as well. And you can smell the cocoa butter and coconut in this. Really nice. So this we've went through. What else we got? The kids also finished up a Dove coconut and hydration conditioner. You know, most of my life have been like a salon brand hair care person where I've always spent the extra money for the good shampoos, the conditioners, etc. But I came across a channel here on YouTube, and I'll link her below. Her name is Abby Young, and she's a trichologist, and she talks a lot about how good Dove is and how it's just as good as some of these top tier salon brand high priced hair care products. So I started using Dove, and I do have some higher end stuff still. I still use like K18 and some Pureology stuff. But for the most part, a lot of it is Dove and Garnier Bond Repair products. So the kids also have been using this. And now we've moved on to like intensive repair for a little more hydration. Another hair care product, finished up Pureology Refresh and Go Dry Shampoo. I've had this for a very long time. I don't use dry shampoo a lot. My daughter uses it more than I do. I do get a very oily scalp, but since I work from home and I really don't go anywhere other than the gym or maybe grocery shopping or an occasional, meet up with friends, I just don't really have a need for it, and I am trying to really get my scalp healthy. So I'm trying to refrain from anything that's going to clog the follicles on my scalp. So I don't use this a lot, but she does. So she finished that. All right. I finished up actually 2 face washes. So this is Kate Somerville Gentle Cleansing Daily Wash. This was nice. I do believe I got this at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. That's where I get most of my facial, like my cleansers. The problem I had with this, because I did have this in my shower, I don't like the bottle. I didn't like that I would have to pick it up, turn it over. Then I was stuck trying to find somewhere to put my cap, you know, while you're in the shower, trying to do all the things. I really prefer like a flip lid where I can just go like this and then be done with it, or like a pump style face wash for the shower. So I didn't love the packaging on this. The fragrance, I believe, was just like a, yeah, just like an herbal spa fragrance. It did the job. It cleansed my face without over drying or stripping me out in any way. So the product was nice. I just didn't love the packaging and probably won't repurchase this one. And then this one I also got at TJ Maxx. I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Waso from Shiseido. So this was just like their daily cleanser, quick and gentle cleanser. This was nice. I did prefer obviously the snap open lid, so I could easily put this on. I actually still use a Clarisonic, you guys. I use the Clarisonic skincare brush in my shower every time I shower. I love that thing for exfoliating, and I just keep replacing the brush heads on it. I have had it for almost 20 years, no issues. You just have to recharge it every now and again, and I feel like I get a really good clean wash on my face. So Clarisonic, love my Clarisonic. So anyways, yes, finish this face wash up. And if you guys saw my other video a couple days ago, I did grab a couple new cleansers from Home Goods the other day. So refilled those. Let's see, I think we only have one hand soap that we finished this month. This is from Bath & Body Works, the foaming in Santorini Coast. I do prefer the foaming soaps over the gels. I find that the gel kind of sticks in my sink and makes a mess, and this washes away nicely. I actually preferred this scent in the hand wash versus the candle. For some reason, the candle smelled burnt to me, and I don't know if that was a wick issue or a burn issue, but it smelled like burnt coconut shortbread cookies. But this I loved. I had this in my kitchen. We tend to go through the kitchen soap super fast for washing up before cooking or eating. So made it through a hand soap. All right, now on to lotions. We have quite a few. So I'll go through the ones that I did and then my daughter's. So I finished up Always and Forever from Bath & Body Works. This I really enjoyed, and I know a lot of people didn't love this one, but this is a really, really pretty sheer, watery white rose. Very fresh, very floral. So if you're not a floral girly, this is not for you, but it was pretty and it literally stuck on me. Like I could even smell it in my bedroom and bathroom after I had put it on, like way after the fact. Like so good. This was really nice. It is on sale. I believe it's on SAS. So, you know, if you want to go grab one for a nice white floral rose, that's that. And then you guys, I'm sad. Just finished up my Guilty as Fig lotion. And you'll see I have a couple other Guilty as Fig things here. This I wore a lot to the, like before the gym. This is like really fresh, but it's got a little bit of the sweet fig in it. And it just smells really sophisticated to me and really nice. So this has notes of fig nectar, lush jasmine, and creamy musk. This is a nice, easy wear fragrance. To me, it comes across as very fresh and fruity with that nectar, fig nectar in there. I love this one. So this is Empty here. Another lotion I just finished up today actually is also from Bath & Body Works, and this is Loyal to You. This is supposed to be inspired by Dolce & Gabbana Devotion, which it does smell similar to, but this one almost smelled more honeyed to me. Honey and lemon. It's like a lemon gourmand with a little more refined refined warmth to it and not so much like bakery or like iced lemon pound cake. This is a little more sophisticated than that. I paired this a lot with Capri in a bottle from Kayali. That's her lemon vacation summer fragrance. And also, so this, I have an Arabian perfume that's inspired by Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid. And the Arabian is Latafa Athiri, is what the Arabian brand is called. And it's just a very warm, creamy, yellow floral fragrance that I loved pairing with this. So this is gone. My daughter may have gotten more at SAS, so I'm not completely without. And then Haley finished up. She finished up a lavender and vanilla lotion. She wore this a lot at nighttime. And her Emily in Paris Macaron Cloud lotion. And this was good. Every time she would put this on, I'd be like, what are you wearing? And it was this. This is a really nice, sweet vanilla fragrance. So got through those two. All right, now I'm gonna take a sip of my iced coffee. Okay. Oh, I do have a couple more skincare things over here, you guys. I finished up my Sunday Riley vitamin C serum. So this I put on every morning. Vitamin C is like one of the best things you guys can be using on your skin in the morning time. It lightens, it brightens, it hydrates, and it protects your skin from all the free radicals in the air, in the environment, from the sun. You want to be using this in the morning because that's when it's the most effective, is throughout the day to protect your skin. I do enjoy the vitamin C from Sunday Riley. I don't know, I have one more jar right now, but I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase. I may splurge a little bit and get myself some vitamin C serum from PCA, which is a professional skincare brand. Because I am a licensed esthetician, I do have, not a contract, but I do have the ability to purchase from them. So I will probably get something from PCA in terms of skincare in the future. So, but this is done. And I did enjoy that one. I've been using that one for a year nonstop. So I just thought I would switch it up a little bit and try something new. This I purchased off Mercari, and I didn't get what I was thinking I was buying. And it's only my fault for not reading the description box better. I thought I was getting the Resveratrol Lift, which is more like a retinol type serum, but this was the lightweight firming cashmere cream. So this was just a hydration, this was just a moisturizer. I liked it. It was very lightweight and thin and watery almost, but I would mix it. So just a little tip for you guys, I would mix this in any lighter weight moisturizer and mix it with a little bit of castor oil. Castor oil is great for your skin. It's very antimicrobial. I know everybody freaks out. They're like, I don't want to put oil on my skin. It's going to make me break out. It doesn't. It actually breaks down bacteria. It can be very healing. You can put it on acne spots. I put it a lot around my eyes and under my eyes. You just have to make sure you are purchasing castor oil in an amber colored bottle that is glass, and that the dropper is glass as well. And it has to be refined, cold pressed, I believe. I will link some in the description box below if you're interested in purchasing any castor oil. I also mix it in with like my body lotion. I tend to focus on my knees where I feel like my skin's getting a little looser, on like those cellulite areas. It also, like, I guess I haven't tried this, but it has some benefits to like detoxing the system if you place it like on your gut and your stomach. I haven't tried any of that, so I can't speak to it, but I do really, really like castor oil for the face and the skin in general. All right, one more little empty here. A sanitizer. Haley went through Pineapple Prosecco. She finished up hand sanitizer. Oh, random, because I have chronic dry eye. I got LASIK surgery over 20 years ago and have had chronic dry eye ever since. So my Sustain that I use in my eyes to lubricate my eyes and keep them moisturized. All right, now going into some perfume, you guys. I really went through and finished up a lot of travel size perfumes this month. So this I obviously paired with my Guilty as Fig body lotion. I got this at Bath and Body Works, and this is inspired by Father Figure from Fleur. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Yeah, I would wear this to the gym a lot. There's none left. Oh, there was one little spray, but this is a very fresh, slightly sweet purple fig. Now, a lot of people say this reads like green fig. I have another fragrance that's more green fig to me, and I love both green or like ripened fig. Either way, I think it's wonderful and sophisticated and a really, really nice, fresh fragrance that I would often wear to the gym. Yes, I do wear fragrance to the gym, but I don't wear anything heavy or cloying or overbearing. They're usually very simple, fresh type fragrances. Another one that I would sometimes wear to the gym, this one is Daisy Wild Intense from Marc Jacobs. Now this was really surprising and really good. I am not a huge fan of the Daisy line from Marc Jacobs, but this has banana in it, a sweet banana, not overly ripe, but just like banana and palm leaves. It's a little bit green and watery. This was really surprising, and I really liked this one, and I found myself reaching for it more than I thought I would, almost to the point where I would consider getting this next summer in a bigger bottle, like a full bottle with the cute lid and the flowers. I don't think I'll get it now since we're going from July to August, and soon I will be wanting to wear some warmer, colder weather, like warmer type scents. But this was really, really, really good and really surprising. Next up, my Brown Girl Jane High Tea. If you guys watched my review on this one, I really did enjoy this one. I found myself reaching for it a lot. To me, it smells like a peach tea. It smells like I got a little bit of warmth on the dry down that made this feel more like a chai tea or a tad bit gourmand. But honestly, this was just like a bright peach tea fragrance that was really, really nice. Really pretty, really girly, really feminine. I love my Brown Girl Jane, and this was nice. I'm not sure I would get a full-size bottle. I may get another travel size at some point. But I have so many perfumes that I'm trying to work through that I have a couple others on my radar right now. So, oh, you guys, I'm so sad this is gone. This is my Kayali Maldives in a bottle Elaine Coco. This is my second or third bottle of this. And this is one that I would really love to have the larger bottle of. So this has rosemary in it, ylang. It's got some banana blossom. And this is aquatic, watery. I can smell some of the ylang, the warmth that comes from those flowers. I think the rosemary might be giving this kind of the brightness and the aquatic feel. But this is so unique. I have nothing in my collection even remotely similar to this fragrance. It does lean maybe quite like a tiny bit soapy. Some might say that it could be like soapy, or I don't know, but this is just really sophisticated. This is somewhat spa-like or like hotel lobby vibes like, but I love this fragrance, and I got compliments every time I would wear this one. I have nothing like it, and I really do want to get the bigger bottle in this one. I love this one. All right. Oh, another Kayali done is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I finished up my travel size. I have had this travel size for over a year. I do have the larger bottle in this, so I'm not so sad. This is a sexy, sparkling pepper and rose fragrance. It's nice, it's sweet. It's got enough sweetness in it to where the rose isn't too watery or dewy like Delina. Delina smells really like metallic to me. This does not. This is really well done, almost like a jammy rose. It's really nice, and I'm glad I have I think I have the 50 ml in that as well. You guys watched my Kaoli video. And then I finished up my travel of the Fleur Majesty Rose Royale. This is also another rose perfume. This one though is like a tad bit like powdery, a little more powdery. I think there is iris in this. A bit more powdery. And then when it dries down, there's like this praline note in it that's really nice. This does lean a little more Delina-ish to my nose. Not exactly, but it is kind of somewhat in that fragrance family. I do also have a 50 ml in this already. Really love, look at how pretty the bottle is. So pretty. Finished up that one. And that is it, you guys. We made it through everything. I know this was a bit of a longer video. I had a lot of empties this month, and thank you for sticking around and watching and going through my empties with me. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends who you think might enjoy as well. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thanks. Bye-bye.